students, in this lab video we know about the experiment to draw the speed or characteristics of DC servo motor. This is the second part of the experiment number 1. Before we are going to study about the conduction and the connection of speed or characteristics of DC servo motor, we know about the course objective and the course outcome of this experiment. Course objective of this experiment is to draw the performance characteristics of DC servo motor. Course outcome is after we are conducting this experiment, we will be able to know about the performance characteristics of a DC servo motor used in control systems. Now the aim to conduct an experiment to draw the speed or characteristics of DC servo motor. Apparatus required: DC servo motor unit 1 number, multimeter 1 number, batch cards as required. What is the theory part of the DC servo motor? First, we know about the definition of servo mechanism. The mechanism in which the control variable is adjusted by the error served by the comparing output and input is called the servo mechanism. The quantity can be controlled. The quantity may be voltage or speed or temperature or position or torque, etc. can be controlled by providing the appropriate feedback. The motor which respond to the error signal abruptly and activate the load quickly, which is known as the servo motor. The servo motors are specifically designed and built primarily for the use in feedback control systems as output activators. The power rating of servo motors can vary from a fraction of watts to few hundred watts. The servo motors have high speed response which requires low rotary inertia. Servo motors are smaller in dia and longer in length. The DC servo motors are used in high power applications. Some DC motors with relatively small power rating are used in instruments and computer related instruments. What are the other applications of the DC servo motors? Are CNC machines, robot systems, radars, machine tools, etc. The most important among the characteristics of DC servo motor is the maximum acceleration obtainable. The operation of DC servo motor is same as a normal DC motor. Now you see the circuit diagram. This is the controller. This is the winding. This is the brake drum. The DC motor is coupled with the brake drum. The mechanical load S1 and S2, which is represented by gram. The 30 volt DC meter is connected across the motor. 230 volt 50 hertz single phase AC supply is given to the controller. The controller converts AC into DC. The DC supply is applied to the DC servo motor. Now you see the procedure. First, remove the load on the brake drum and connect a 30 voltmeter across the DC servo motor armature. Now switch on the main supply to the unit. Now both tachometer and ammeter reads 0 value. Now switch on the DC servo motor switch. Now the motor is starting to rotate. Set the voltage of the motor to a maximum value at 24 volt DC with the help of speed variation knob. Note down the no load meter readings. Now apply the load step by step and note down the corresponding speed and spring balance readings, that is S1 and S2, for every 50 grams of the load. This experiment is conducted till the rated current of the motor. Now remove the load on the brake drum. Repeats the steps 4, 5 and 6 for 60% and 40% of the armature rated value. Now reduce the voltage of the motor to 0 and switch off the servo motor and main switch. Now we draw the graph between speed versus torque for all the three cases. That means first 100%, then 60%, then 40% of the armature rated voltage. Students, now I play the video. From the video you can clearly understand how to give the connection and conduction of speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor experiment. Now I explain the speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor. A. To draw the speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor. Apparatus required. DC servo motor speed torque steady unit 1 number, multimeter 1 number. Connections. The positive terminal of the armature terminal of the DC motor is connected to the multimeter. Then negative armature terminal of the motor is connected to the common terminal of the multimeter. This is the connection of speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor. Then procedure. First connections are made as per the circuit diagram. Before switch on the power supply, the load should be at no load condition. Now switch on the main supply. Then switch on the servo motor steady unit. Now by using speed variation meter, I set 100% of the armature voltage of the DC servo motor, that is 24 volt. I set in the multimeter by using speed potentiometer. Now you see in the multimeter 24 volt I set in the multimeter. Now I set 24 volt in the multimeter. Under no load condition, you note down the speed of the motor and armature voltage of the motor. Now vary the load step by step. Now I vary the load 50 gram, S1 is equal to 0, S2 is equal to 50 gram. Note down the corresponding speed and voltage of the motor. Again I vary the load 100 gram, S1 is equal to 0, S2 is equal to 100. Now you note down the corresponding speed and voltage of the motor. All the readings are tabulated in the tabular column. This is one set of readings. The second set of reading is by using, now you release the load under no load condition. Release the load under no load condition. By using speed potentiometer, set the armature voltage of the servo motor in the multimeter. So 50% voltage means 12 volt I set in the multimeter. 50% of the armature voltage of DC servo motor is set in the multimeter. Volt I and voltage of the servo motor. Again repeat the step. That means you can vary the load step by step and note down the corresponding speed and voltmeter reading and then tabulated them. Now you calculate the torque value. Torque is calculated by using the formula S1 difference S2 into R, where R is the radius of the brake drum. All the values, that is S1 value, S2 value, speed, voltage, torque, all are mentioned in the tabular column. From the speed and torque value, to draw the speed torque characteristics. The speed torque characteristics drawn between speed and torque only of DC servo motor. Speed in the x-axis, torque in the y-axis. Now you draw the curve from the reading. The shape of the curve is linear. After completing the experiment, this experiment is finished until the motor reaches the rated current only. After that, once the motor reaches the rated current, you release the load. The load should be a no load and then switch off the servo motor unit and then switch on the main supply. After that you write the result. The DC servo motor speed torque steady unit experiment is conducted and speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor is drawn. Dear students, I hope that from the video you clearly understood the how to give the connection and how to conduct the experiment. Now you see the formula torque T is equal to S1 difference S2 into R. The unit of the torque is gram centimeter. The radius of the shaft R is equal to 2.75 centimeter is given in the experiment. Now you see the tabular column. In the tabular column, first you take the 100% of the rated voltage of the motor, that is 24 volt. For this voltage, armature voltage VA, we can note down 4 sets of armature current, corresponding speed and spring balances S1 and S2. Finally, we calculate the torque with the help of the torque formula. Then next we can change the armature voltage at 60%, then 40%. Then you take the sets of readings, armature current, speed, S1 and S2. Finally we calculate the torque. You see the model graph. The model graph, x-axis is torque in gram centimeter, y-axis speed in RPM. Now you draw the speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor. First rated voltage 24 volt, then 60% of the armature voltage, then 40% of the armature voltage. Now you see the actual graph. The actual graph is which is similar to model graph only. The actual graph, the x-axis 2 units equal to 100 gram centimeter, y-axis equal to 2 units equal to 1000 RPM. From the tabular column, I note down all the readings. I draw the speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor. Now the result, the experiment of DC servo motor is conducted and its speed torque characteristics is drawn. Then Viva voice question with the answer for this experiment. First you know about the uses of DC servo motor. The uses is radars, computers, robots, tracking systems, etc. Then what are the types of DC servo motor? Separately exactly is there. Permanent magnet type also is there. How we control the DC servo motor speed with the help of armature voltage only we have to vary. Then the relationship between the torque and speed of the DC servo motor. That is, if the torque decreases, the speed increases. That is, torque and speed inversely proportional. The speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor has large negative slope due to large armature resistance. What is the effect of negative slope in the speed torque characteristics? That is viscous damping for the servo drive system. This is the effect. In which wattage the DC servo motors are available means that is the fraction watts to few hundred watts. Special features of DC servo motors: high torque to inertia ratio, high torque to value ratio, low inductance of winding, efficient heat dissipation. This is the some special features of DC servo motor. How the direction of rotation of the DC servo motor changed by reversing the phase difference from leading to lagging, and vice versa between the control voltage and the reference voltages. What is the transfer function of the DC servo motor? That is the ratio of output to the input. Dear students, I hope that in this lecture, in this lab video, you clearly understood the how to conduct the experiment to draw the speed torque characteristics of DC servo motor. Thank you students for watching this video.